Well, I couldn't use sound effects because I guess sound effects is illegal to use now on YouTube because somebody else has done it, so I can't do that anymore. So I was gonna start off the show with bombs and all kinds of stuff, but I guess I can't do that now. But anyways, Happy New Year to everyone. First video or episode? Yeah, I call it both. Video episode of the year. And I'm just gonna come out and do this. I'm not even gonna this video will be just dedicated to the Lakers, particularly in LeBron, because apparently, from what I've been reading in the comments, and I do read the comments, this channel is a LeBron hating channel, Kobe and Jordan worshiping channel. And apparently it's for you guys, the subscribers, to come over here and cope and I guess have a safe space from LeBron. I guess that what this channel is, and many other channels like mine that don't kiss the foot of one LeBron James. I guess that's what all our channels are therapy sessions and safe spaces now. Well, that's what it is. I guess that's what it is. I want to say something like put some fire on these niggas, but I can't say that either because Kevin Hart said that, so I can't say that anymore. He said it first. But anyways, yeah, there's been lots of drama going with the Lakers lately. Ever since that illustrious win in the in-season tournament, the Lakers are now piss poor. What is it, like 3-9, 3-8 since winning that in-season tournament after going 7 on the in-season tournament, which they are now 17-7. Pitiful. They will become the first team, if they keep this up, will become the first team to win the in-season tournament and not make it to the playoffs, and they better not, and they bet not change the rules for them to get into the playoffs because they won the in-season tournament. That would be an extremely crazy. So, anyways, had to take a call. So the Lakers are, as of right now, they are 17-17. Defensive rating 113, 10th in the league. I say 113, 113.2, 10th in the league. The offense still sucks since the last time I actually said this. 112.4, 23rd in the league. Net rating, negative 0.8. 21st in the league. Pace, 9th in the league at 100. Well, let me read some takeaways from the last few games, right? Because they lost to the Minnesota Timberwolves on Saturday, and LeBron's foot was on the line. At first, it didn't look like it was on the line, but it was on the line. He also traveled before he shot that shot. Let's see here. So going back to the OKC game, which was 10 days ago, which was a big win for them. They lost 7 of 9. Lost 7 of their 9. I keep saying 9. 7 of their last 9 games on the road, and have the league's second biggest home road differential regarding winning percentage, 11-4 versus 6-13. With that home record, including their Vegas win over the Pelicans, they also have the second biggest home road differential regarding points differential per 100 possessions, plus 8.1 versus minus 0.78. Good on the road, suck on the road. No, good at home, suck on the road. Now, like I said, the defense isn't that bad, but the offense, even with Anthony Davis playing as he's playing and LeBron shot jacking, they still terrible. With their loss in New Orleans on Sunday, they allowed more than 115 points per 100 possessions 14 times this season, with 13 of those 14 games having coming on the road. The only exception is the Christmas loss to the Celtics, according to the statistics people. Their opponents have shot much better in both outside in the paint and in their road games. Offense was the bigger problem, especially in Minnesota. I think that game was a low scoring game, one of the lowest scoring games on Saturday, with the Wolves consistently having 2 feet in the paint, helping off Jared Vanderbilt, now 1 for 14 from 13-point range. See, the Lakers got a whole bunch of people who really can't score like that. They really got 2 people that can really score. Maybe 3, maybe 4 with D'Angelo Russell and Austin Reeves. But everybody else, ew. Garbage. Absolutely garbage. On the perimeter, with D'Angelo Russell, Cam Reddish, and Rui Hachimura all now dealing with injuries, the Lakers don't have a premier options. So I guess the Lakers got to play their next 11 games at home in LA. And it may be a good thing, but they got Miami and the Clippers and Minnesota. And I think those 3 teams are top 10 in defense. And when your offense is struggling, they might be able to pull on one out against Memphis. But the Clippers and Miami, I don't know about that. Not with this offense going. And now there's problems up front. Now everybody's calling for Darvin big ass head. Darvin Ham to be fired. There's rumors that he has problems with Austin Reeves, problems with LeBron. Like everybody has problems with LeBron. Fans, not particularly Lakers fans, but I did my research. Most of these fans that on Twitter are freaking little stands, like the little stands coming onto my channel, trying to put the LeBron hater thing on me. Which even if I accept it, what's that gonna do? What's that gonna do for me? All right, I'm a LeBron hater. What's that gonna do? Is that gonna make me stop being on YouTube talking about your boy? No, it won't. Nah, it won't. Give me more subscribers and views, and then they get mad. And then that's the thing about how I don't get about these little stands. They get so mad because I'm getting views off exposing their king. And then they want to pocket watch and all kinds of stuff. I don't get these dudes. But anyway, you'll get on to the little stands later. So they want Darvin Ham out, stop coaching the Lakers. Never really pointing the finger at the balding fool in the middle. In my opinion about Darvin Ham, I think he should have waited it out with the Bucks until Budenholzer was let go, and then maybe had him take over as coach. Because from what I heard, especially during the championship run, most of the players reacted very well to Darvin Ham. I think Darvin Ham was in that weak weasel realm right now because of he's a client of Clutch Sports, and he has to listen to what the boss says. And if the boss don't like you, he may get you gone, like he's done with so many other people. But even if you get rid of Darvin Ham, what's going to be the replacement? What's going to be the replacement? From what I've been hearing, and probably the best option right now, Doc Rivers. So you get Doc Rivers, right? And you still do the same thing. The problem isn't the coaching. It's the personnel on the team. From what I just read, they got a couple of players hurt that they thought was going to be there. So if you got players hurt, of course the lineups are not going to be good. He got to put what's out there. Can't blame him for players being hurt. Well, personnel issues probably on them, the front office, for picking people who can't shoot or not known as shooters. And LeBron needs shooters around him. Because we all know he ain't that great of a shooter like that. But anyways, there'll be some little stand to come on here and say, he's a great shooter. Great shooter. Shut up. He never was a great shooter. I consistently keep saying this every time. He's drastically improved since he first came into the league, but he's an average shooter. at best. Let's just say that. They trying to put him in the realm with Steph Curry. Get the hell out of here. And then, what else is the factors this year? Because I remember last year, they Laker fans on the stands over saying once Russell Westbrook is gone, their team will improve. Well, they only improve because they had the refs on their side. But what's going on with this year though? Look like Westbrook is doing all right across the locker room over there. What's the excuses now? Oh yeah, you can't have LeBron. LeBron's putting up 25 shots a game. Can't have that either. Expect to win, especially when your offense is that piss poor rating wise. And also, they don't have the rest on their side as much as they did last year. I still think they probably outshooting their opponents from the free throw line every game, but not as frequent as it was at the almost a year ago this month, from when he went on that little freaking LeBron went on that freaking rant about not getting calls. Let's see right quick. Let me see if they outshot the Lakers right quick. Or did the Pelicans outshoot them? And the Pelicans are not as great themselves, but it's easy to beat somebody that got no offense. You can play all the defense you want. If you ain't got no offense, forget about it. It needs to be a balance. And that's what the Milwaukee Bucks need to figure it out. They need to have a balance, because right now they still don't have a balance. It's still offensive top heavy with this team. But anyways, back to the Lakers. So Sunday's game against the Pelicans. This is not even Sunday's game against the Pelicans. What is this? Hold on, I don't know why it gave me a freaking schedule from freaking last year and crap. Alright, here we go. And they don't play again till tomorrow night when they play the Heat. So LeBron shot 24 shots, scored 34 points, but there still wasn't enough because there's probably no balance among the scoring. So I did not watch this game. There was no balance with the scoring for this game. Anthony Davis scored 20, Torian Prince 15, Hachimura 4, Vanderbilt 4. Hachimura only got 8 minutes. He got hurt. Vanderbilt 4 because he's not that great of a shooter in the first place. So yeah, they was lacking offense. But they shot 25 free throws to 27. So yeah, the Pelicans shot more. And Pelicans got that revenge. But anyways, yeah. The only person that is to blame for all these mishappenings during LeBron's tenure with the Lakers so far has been himself. Strong arming the front office into his will. Bad contracts, bad pickups, all kinds of stuff. And the only thing he has to show for it is a bubble ring and a hopscotch magosh champion in-season tournament ring. That's the only thing he has to show for it. A bubble ring that he got in one of the craziest times in the world. You know, I think some of it was fabricated, but that's just me. You can think what you want with that. But anyways, players did not want to play. People did not want to watch. You always look at the ratings, and not many people were watching this because they didn't care, nor did they want to really care about what LeBron James had to say or do. He turned a lot of people off during that time. And you played a team who was decimated by injuries, and another guy was clapping some red hair Jewish chick's cheeks, allegedly, in a hotel room the night before the game. So you got a freebie with that one. There you go to next year. You lose to the Phoenix Suns. I forgot his first year there. I do say this: if he didn't get injured with that groin, they probably wouldn't have made it to the playoffs. Because I remember they was fourth spot in the 2018-2019 year. But after he got hurt, it just fell apart after that. Skip ahead to the season after they lost to the Suns, when they first got Westbrook, Carmelo Anthony, and Dwight Howard, I think was on that team. Failed 33-49. Failed to make the in-season, not the in-season tournament, but the play-in tournament. Last year, you got a freebie. But you started off the season terrible. Absolutely terrible. I don't think they won a game until like 10 games in almost, or 1 or 2 games in. I don't think they won 2 games until they played at least 12 games, I think. They was terrible. And then they got the freebie after January 30th. Almost a couple of days, weeks from now, a year ago. They got that freebie. And ever since then, tweet. Can't even look at the Lakers players without getting fouls. And it continues on until the Nuggets decided we're not following the script. We're going to whoop your guys' asses. And then this season, yeah, you want a hopscotch magosh jump rope season tournament trophy, popping champagne, only to be 3 of 8 since then. My God. And people want to say this guy is the GOAT over everyone else. 3 and 8 since the in-season tournament. Well, man. And then they say there's no evidence for Jordan being the GOAT. And now you want to say Jordan played on a super team with the Chicago Bulls? And lastly, I didn't forget. So, shout out to Turo, right? I know some of you might have seen that video of him reading that letter from that fan to LeBron. The lies and delusion is not even a word. And the delusions that was in that letter, I don't even feel like reading it. Because I don't even feel like looking for it right now. But once I heard that being read, I'm saying, golly, I just don't understand how people can worship a flawed man that plays basketball. And they want to consider here and say we do the same about Jordan or Kobe or anyone else. I had never once, a day in my 33 years of life, thought about writing a letter to a basketball player. Never in my life. Jeez Louise.